Alright, this problem is kind of hard for a lot of people, even me sometimes. Dividing a fraction by another fraction, even multiplying a fraction by another fraction isn't easy. So dividing a fraction by another fraction is the same as multiplying by the inverse of that fraction. And so what the inverse is this fraction flipped over. So think of it like this. And then we just change this thing to a multiplication symbol. Change that to a 5. Change that to a 9. And then that's pretty ugly, so let's rewrite that. So this expression up top is equivalent to this expression at the bottom. Now multiplying fractions is a lot easier. You simply multiply the top, and that's your top number, and you multiply the bottom, and that's your bottom number. Then, if you can cancel anything out, you have to simplify. In this case, we can't cancel anything out because these numbers don't divide into each other. So we just end up with 35 over 72. And that's it. Alright, so I've rewritten this problem. This is a problem where we have to add numbers, and I rewrote it in vertical form, but it'll probably appear on the test in horizontal form. So you'll see this number and then a plus sign, and then the next number, and then a plus sign. It'll be horizontal, but it's the same thing. And in this case, well, this is a classic calculator problem right here. So go ahead and punch into your calculator 1.728 plus 0.9975 plus 2.9975. 5.42, and let's see what we get in that case. I haven't even done this one. Alright, we get 5.1455, and it looks like we see it in the answers now. With these, it's very easy to match them to the multiple choice answers. So this is going to be an easy question to get. Now, if you're using a calculator that you're not familiar with, these can choke you up because they require because they have a lot of digits, and you have to make sure you get the decimal at the right spot and the plus sign at the right spot, and so the keystroke order is very intense. So what I recommend doing is just go ahead and go to the dollar store or Walmart and buy more than one of those cheap calculators. Just carry them everywhere you go. You'd normally use your phone as a calculator, I always do, but go ahead and use that like maybe a couple weeks before the test. That way your fingers just kind of get used to it, and you'll see that your calculator error is going to give you a big advantage on the test. A lot less errors, and you're going to get a better score. Okay, now this case, you might run into where you have to find the a percentage of a number greater than 100. Last percentage we went over was a number less than 100, and so in this case, all you got to do is alright, this is the end, let's see, end of take one, let's see. This is the end of take one for the arithmetic problems.